Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Seth's Tone Zone here at Alvas Music. I am Seth, as you can see by my fancy name tag that's wearing off as well, but that's okay. Today I am here to continue a little bit of our Robert Keeley pedal series. Today we are doing the really awesome paint job Monterey pedal. Now, by that name, Monterey, I'm pretty sure you can kind of think, that's why I'm playing a Stratocaster today. It's going to do a lot of Jimi Hendrix kind of sounds, and it does. It's a lot of multi-effects built in one, but a nice, cool, simple package. You're not going all the way multi-effects, but you're not leaving the single pedal realm that much either. It's kind of in between, and I really like his ideas and how he crams all kinds of awesome things into this pedal. So, well, Monterey, what does it mainly do? Well, the first thing it is like a really cool 60s kind of fuzz. Fuzz face, very Hendrixy. And the second effect it does is, I think you can put it on only on the modulation, but it does like a really cool octave up and down. It does a unified type sound. It does a rotary speaker type sound. And it does like a really cool like auto wah, like cocked wah kind of position thing. And a harmonic tremolo. All that stuff fits in this. You can always have the fuzz going with everything or separate, which is pretty cool. So, first off, what am I playing today? I am playing a classic player 1960s Stratocaster in a beautiful sonic blue with the mint green pickguard. I'm going through a 1968 reissue deluxe reverb in the vintage channel, not the Bassman tone stack that you do find in the custom channel. I just decided to go through the more vintage 60s, late 60s sound. The tremolo is off, a little bit of reverb on it, and here is my clean tone. So that's my clean tone. What do I want to hear first on this? Let's see. Let's hear the fuzz. So here we go. Fuzz is all the way up. Cleans up very well with your volume. I'm going to put the volume to about 7. Pretty cool. I'm going to back the fuzz off a little bit. Just show you the range. This is about halfway, full volume. I think it likes to be turned up. Like any old fuzz, it wants to be loud. So, very fuzz face. I love it. It's awesome. It's a great fuzz. But let's get into the meat and potatoes of this thing. I'm going to start with the Ottawa. When you turn the depth up, it's where it kind of controls all the aspects of the wah. Like if I have it all the way down when I have the auto wah here, it's kind of like your wah when it's cocked in the treble position. Actually, it kind of sounds more like it's up. As I turn it up, it starts to switch a little bit, like it's moving. I say that's more on the treblier side of where you have it cocked. Turn it about halfway. I'm keeping the rate down. You could make it real fast, which is kind of cool. You can make it real slow too. I like it a little slower. Emphasizes the wah more. All right. Let's hear it. As you turn it up past halfway, it kind of changes into like a harmonic tremolo. So I'll turn the rate up for that. Very nice. I like that sound a lot. I want to hear that wah a little bit more with a faster rate so you guys can hear it. I don't know anybody that wants a wah sound that fast, but hey, it's here. That's pretty cool. All right, so next effect. If I switch it to the middle position, is a univibe. Forgot to tell you over here, the level control, even though it's next to this octave control, controls the overall level of whatever modulation effect you're using. So it's kind of crisscrossing. It seems a little confusing, but once you read the instruction manual like I did last night, you kind of get the hang of it. So I will give you a little bit more level for this since it's a univibe type sound. Turn the rate a little bit slower. See what we get. If you love that sound, it is the pedal, man. This is really cool. It has a very good univibe in it. Let's hear that with some fuzz. Clean that up a little bit. I think that fuzz overpowers it a little bit. I forgot this fuzz has a cool control where you can put it before or after your modulation effect. I believe this is before right now, but I could be wrong. Let's hear when I push this little button in. Actually, that might have explained why the fuzz was overpowering the modulation. I think I might have had it after. So this, I think, is that way. I definitely had it that way. The fuzz was going before the modulation last time, which emphasizes the fuzz more than the vibe. So now the vibe was in front of it. I like to run a univibe traditionally in a pedal board setup this way. It kind of just, I don't know, I can't explain what it does. Some people like it after, some people like it before. I always have liked the univibe before. So let's hear that vibe a little bit by itself. I'm going to move the rate control, see what we get. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like it a lot, man. It's awesome. All right, let's move on to last but not least, the rotary effect. Actually, after that, I still have the octave, and I can show you what it sounds like with each of those effects as quick as I can here. There's a lot to do on this pedal. This is the rotary speaker type sound. Sorry, I got a little lost there. I like that song. I don't really know how to play it that well, but I'm just messing around, getting those type of sounds. Let's hear a little bit more hardcore the Stevie Ray Vaughan cold shot kind of sound. He would use a rotary speaker drum for that kind of sound. Oops. Lost track of what I was doing there, but that sounds really good. I like that sound. Like I said, you can add fuzz to that. I don't know what that's going to sound like. Might sound kind of crazy. Pretty cool. I like that. A lot of options in this thing. Now, last but not least, I'm going to show you the octave up and down features. So it has to have, you can't have it just by itself. It has to be using the rotary vibe or the auto wah function. So for right now, I will keep it on the rotary speaker. And when you have it in the center, it does nothing, but when I have it all the way down the octave control, it controls a lower octave function. So let's hear that. Maybe not. Maybe it only works. I think it might only work on the wah. Ah, that makes more sense now why they would use that. That track's pretty good. I like that, even on that chord there. Really good. Let me see if it works with the vibe. Ah, it does. And let me put it all the way up for an octave up type sound. That tracks really, really well. It's like a harmonizer. Almost like a shimmer reverb. It's pretty cool. I like that a lot. So I'm gonna get crazy here and just kind of fuzz it out, switch some things around, and get crazy with like everything on. Just move around, and it'll be kind of fun. I'm having too much fun. So that is the Robert Keeley Monterey. It does plenty of things that you will be able to make a million sounds as your heart desires there. So thanks this week for joining me on my Tone Zone, and I'll be back next week with another Robert Keeley pedal. After that, I think we're going to move on to some other things. We got a lot of new stuff coming in the store that's all available here at Alvas within the coming weeks, months, and thanks for supporting. Keep subscribing, keep commenting. I comment on just about every single comment. You know, be nice, but it's all right. I say that every week, and I'm just inviting people to destroy me. So that's okay, though. I need the criticism. I'm trying to make trying to make these videos better for you guys. So yeah, I think I'll just play us out with some Univibe. And here we go.